Alright man, we are live. From this particular website, you will learn something valuable and it might will change your perspective about the artificial intelligence and which kind of things is gonna be happen in future if you observe all the things which can be change the potentials of economies and as well as the perspective of every companies. If you look at the every index in the worldwide and they will be showing to you that the every index level they presenting their companies at a rate of 5-10%, but you will observe the GDP it will be grow up to 26% by the 2030. That's great. And when the local economies are grow just for the AI the rate of 26%, then you will get more surprising result in future and everything is gonna be changed at this time. So the when the potentials is there, when everything is there, then why you need to just go anywhere as just for getting high reward and high risk? So in this decade, the most of the things is gonna be happen in future based on AI. And if you recognize that AI really well, then in future you are doing really well. The future companies is becoming based on AI and which companies who really doing really well and those companies are backed by the AI. And if the companies are backed by the AI, that means this company is gonna become big as compared to normal company, those who are not using AI in their services. So what you are doing in order to get the high paid services and high things to do in their life and in any industries, whether it is a pharmaceutical, whether it is any medicines and anything else. So when we look at this market capitalization which is going to come by the 2030, it is almost $50.7 trillion. That's great. And when it's become there multiple company is gonna become big based on there and they will become big and they will create humongous wealth from there. And if you follow this, you will make the same amount of money by following this kind of skill. Now when you look at this AB market, what could happen in the third in the by the 2030 and what could be happen in a greatest way that can be generate more revenue for the companies and for yourself. Because if you are not making money in the market, that means you are not doing your good job by learning new things, by doing new things. Because every time when you do the new things, it represents your risk appetite. The risk appetite is comes from your knowledge. More your knowledge go gather from the all over the world what's going to be there, and there is a higher chance it will become for you to make more money from the market. And every time when you look at these things is become more favorable in terms of your risk appetite, then you have to just choose a good company in terms of having a good segment and in terms of having a good future growth in near futures. Whenever you look at the chart, is China is one of the fastest growing country. Those who are just adopting EVs car really fast. By 2030, this is the only country that will adopt 62% of car which comes from the EV. Now, have a look at this another chart. This represents the Europe chart, and Europe is also the second largest market for the EVs company. And those who are doing well, they will get more and more stuff than at this moment. So these are the rest of the company which is driven by at this time, and they are making all lots of things out there by conducting the theme over there. Whenever the new thing is happen and created by the people, they will create big wealth. Just because of that, the companies, the new industries are just changing and they are meant to and just creating more and more thing by their innovations. And there is a core fundamental things which has happened with that. And this is the another thing in the cyber trucks which is going to be sought out from this cloud market. And whenever the road is going to be busy and anything else is going to be happen when it is changed completely. Now the same thing is going to be happen in a robot system when they apply all the things in a simultaneously in their factories, and the workers is all going to be removed from their job by applying these things in the company, in the factories. And when you look at this blog post which is represent their ARK Investments predictions, the Bitcoin is going to be hit by 2030, which is almost 1 million. And if this is happen, then the growth they have produced from this is big as compared to the normal stock. Now by showing this chart, you can just go This is a big chart of that, and this is the normal and the bearish case. If the market is gonna be bearish by 2030, then it will get only 40% CAGR till that. But when the market is gonna be bearish model, it's keep moving in a trend in a sideways, then that means the company, the Bitcoin is going to generate, which is almost 60% CAGR. And when you look at the price predictions over the bull case, and when the 2030 is become the bull market, and at this time, this will generate almost 75% CAGR. It's depending on your investment strategy and the market cycles. And if you really understand really well, the market cycle is coming down, and you will get to know about more and more things, because in this moment the return you have generated by themselves, it is almost 75%, but from here which is almost 40%, it's depend on bearish cycle or bearish cycle or bull cycle. You must understand before you get into the Bitcoin. So this is my side, and I will meet you in another video.